Hey, I just want to remind you guys, In Your Corner, a movie I directed on Floyd Mayweather and Sam Watson, is out now on Vimo.com. In Your Corner, click the link in the description box. Uh, and I would genuinely love and appreciate you guys' support. And don't don't hesitate to leave a comment and let me know what you thought of the film. And again, I appreciate you guys' support and enjoy the video. Peace. All right, let's talk about what's going on in Charlottesville, Virginia, and Donald Trump lack of support, man. You know, I wanted to do a video yesterday, but it was Saturday night. I wasn't in the right frame of mind to do this video, although it affected me a great deal yesterday. You know, my family originated from Virginia, so anytime Virginia comes across the news, it always grabs my attention. My family originated from the Tidewater area, you know, the Norfolk, Portsmouth, you know, Chesapeake area. You know, a lot of my family members worked on the naval yard, and that's how we were able, with the naval money, that's how we were able to migrate to New York, and that's where, you know, my mom's father ended up having her, and that's where I grew up. So Virginia is very important to me, even outside of what's going on now. But let's talk about racism in America, man. And we already know what's going on. We already know the hate. But let's take the conversation to a higher level, to an action, right? How much more are we willing to take before we visibly stand up and fight? I mean, physically fight. You understand what I'm saying? And this correlates to the Colin Kaepernick issue. Him being blackballed, or America tricking us believing that it's a Colin Kaepernick issue when it's an American issue, because Charlottesville, Virginia proves that it's a America issue. It's not a Colin Kaepernick issue. These issues go hand in hand on different scales. Yes, affects the same people, you know, lower, hard-working class Americans, middle-class Americans who just work hard and want to protect their families and want America to be a greater place in 2035. And our president, Donald Trump, sits on his loins and allows this to happen, doesn't condemn it. You know, it's an awful place in America, and where the leader, quote unquote, the leader of the free world, right, sits by side and allows this hatred to spew and not call it an act of domestic terrorism. You know, that 20-year-old will be made an example. He won't be getting out of jail till he's 50, 55 years old. And but at the end of the day, Donald Trump is still our president. Our leader is still intact. Our leader is still a silent, a closet elitist. And if you're an elitist, you have to align yourself with the people in power. And the people in power are systemic racists. You know, they don't say they're racist outwardly. They just do nepotism. And if you're lived in a house, if your mother and father was an elitist and nepotism exists, you're going to carry the same ideals. You know, we must propel our quote-unquote Aryan blood, if there is such a thing now. You know, that's a whole nother topic of conversation. But so, moreover than that, man, we have to align ourselves with an action. I know it's easy to boycott the NFL. It's easy to vote. It's easy to do a YouTube video. You know what's hard? You know what's really, really hard? Allocating your capital to your neighborhood and physically going out there doing work. You have to allocate some time. You know, and that's our physical responsibility. you know, you guys hear my voice and and be inspired, hopefully, make you want to do an action. But if we don't create an action, including myself, I hold myself accountable to the same words that I'm giving you guys right now. If we don't have an action, the movement is dead. It will never be televised, right? And it's a shame, you know, that this is world news in America. We have a water crisis in Flint, Michigan, and the KKK, whatever you want to call them, white nationalists, domestic terrorists, whatever negative term you want to give them will be justified, is in Virginia. Meanwhile, they're building pipelines in Middle America, and our Indians are suffering. They're not putting that on the news, but let's, you know, it's not a sad day for America. And here's what I want our black and brown people to do: stop associating yourself with being American. Stop it. Stop it. Associate yourself with your last name. Associate yourself with people who live in your house. Associate yourself with your neighbor. America don't give two shits. If America cared, it wouldn't be such a huge gap between the poor and the rich. If America cared, unemployment in urban America, and there's more urban white people in America than urban black and brown people in America combined, okay? So the fiscal gap wouldn't be so wide. You know, celebrities wouldn't be celebrated, right? Or wouldn't be as celebrated. So we got to shift the paradigm. You know, we need Odell Beckham to stop dancing in the locker room and stand beside Spike Lee August 23rd, I believe it is. We need Richard Sherman standing beside Odell Beckham and Spike Lee. We need Donald Trump to ostracize the people spewing that hate in Virginia. And then we need our neighbors to act like neighbors, to protect one another, no matter the color of skin. You know, we got to protect our house. Protect your last name. If America is treating you like this, why call yourself an American? If America is not giving Flint, Michigan water, if America is allowing racists to kill people, if America is allowing a pipeline to go through tribal areas without recourse, why are you supporting America? Why are you bleeding red, white, and blue? Why do you believe in all lives matter? Anyhow, man, what we gonna do? Barbershop Conversations, man. Hit the subscribe button, and we need an action. We genuinely need an action. So, talk to you guys soon. Peace.